Look at this one, guys. This one is amazing. There's a lot of artwork done here. Her story. A beautiful rock formation. Pretty canyon back here. I bet there's some kind of artwork, petroglyphs up along that. There's no trail that takes you right up along the base of that, but I bet there's something interesting. I'm sure the native people got up on that very notch there. They could see for miles. Track game and look for enemies or whatever. Guys, check out this cave. Oh, a little bit of a cave. That kind of looks like it's flaked. Try to make a point with. haven't seen any signs of pottery, which is different. Every Indian site I've been to in Arizona, there's pottery everywhere. Maybe these guys weren't into pottery. I'm hoping I'm nearing the end. It says like a mile here, and I've got to go a mile back. But there's been a lot of up and down. Hopefully this is... Man, this is beautiful country. Could see why these people called this their home for so long. Came back near the Petroglyphs, and that's an interesting shape, but this is the backside of a boulder we already looked at, but we haven't seen yet. Okay, seriously, what is that? That's got to be flames. Wow. Why hundreds of years ago would you draw this? The layout of the flames is amazing. They definitely used one of the top artists for the tribe. That is weird. A little person right by the craft. Okay. I think there's its head right there. Get that again coming from another angle. You see clearly two landing gear flames. Either somebody was being a goober decades ago, or who knows, but it looks like it's been there a time. It's weathered like the other ones. I don't know, but that's it's not a hat, Amy. Supposed to be an arrow somewhere. A beautiful little picture of an arrow. I cannot find it. There's a bow and arrow right there. I think. I'm not sure if I noticed that earlier. Person on a horse. Also, out in Nevada here somewhere, there's a Lovelock Caves where we'll make a trip out there eventually, where giants were rumored to be living in the caves. And I think there's petroglyphs in those. And I believe it was the Shoshone tribe had enough of them because they were cannibals, and not the giants were cannibals. And I think they've taken some of them captive and ate them. So they rounded them up in the cave and lit a fire in front of it, and basically the giants died. I guess a skeleton's been found near there with a really enlarged jawbone that's not like ours at all. So that's interesting. Not sure who these people exactly were. A bunch of lines. Okay, we're back on Highway 50, the loneliest highway in America. I think that's part of the Toquima National Forest. There's gold. There's gold in those mountains. Oh, there's a car. Oh my God, where are you going? I always read reviews on a place before I go out to it to see if someone had some information to post on it or anything, and the only thing I could really find was I took my car out that 20-mile dirt road and I got a flat tire. Well, I made it to what Google said is the turnoff for the caves. It's weird, there's no signage or anything, but well, it says it's right up in these cliffs. They're right up in these cliffs. That's what my legs needed. Another uphill climb. I see the entrance right there. Let's see. There's nobody else out here. Look at this. Most all this forest all to myself. Incredible. There's literally no trail up here. You have to just like boulder climb. Oh, there was a trail. Haha. Okay, imagine being the first guy on horseback, traipsing through these woods. Maybe he's an old prospector out looking for veins of gold or silver. Stumbled upon this cave before this entrance was sealed up and saw these beautiful paintings inside and everything. Probably artifacts everywhere. Wow. Oh, an awesome cave. You can already feel how much cooler it is in there. You see where it had smoke on the ceiling? So I'm sure this place wasn't used just for a place to go in there and do rock art. It provided shelter. Probably some bad storms. Oh, these are cool. Wow. Yeah, I don't know what the altitude is up here. Feels like it's over 7,000 feet at least, but I always got to find the hard way up. Oh man, this is cool. Never seen anything like this. Ever. Not even in Utah. So different. Almost like Aboriginal or something. It's just so strange. And there's writings way up there. Come on, focus. Way up there towards the top of the ceiling. See how high that is? Those lines. Oh, what do these mean? It's like a bunch of like double circles with a thing between them. Those look like portals. Wow. Huh. They're just so different. They're not animals. They're not, you know, it's timelines, portals, just strange stuff. How cool. Let's take one more look and we'll go look around the caves here. Yeah, it goes way back in there. It's nice and cool in here. You can imagine them all gathering in here. Some of them sitting on the rocks, maybe a woman and child. Yep, that really happened in here. Wow, that's neat. The state went through a lot of effort to put all this and close this completely off. It's a good thing they did it. You know, you'd have the bad few that would come out here and just cover all that in modern graffiti or write their name on it or just being an a-hole. But this is almost like totally pristine. This is so neat. I'm glad we did the extra drive over here, guys. Look at this view from out of the cave, too. Way up here on top of this hill.